In this video, we will discuss the changes of culture, society, and politics in the Philippines. Backlista says the only thing that is constant is change. The same with Philippine culture, society, politics. So let's discuss Philippine cultures.
The Philippines has a very unique culture formed from various influences, largely from Spain and the United States during colonization. Filipino culture may have features from various other cultures, but the fusion of foreign influences and indigenous civilization is what makes the country distinct from the rest of the world. In the past, serenade, or harana is the most tradition, and sending letter as their usual communication. And also, the haikubo was the one of the oldest tradition. Sadly, in today's generation most of people using technologies to easily contact with each other through text messages, cellular calls, and other social media platform and houses evolution. And those are the Philippine culture evolved throughout the years. And next is changes in Philippine society, primarily in Philippine education system. In the Philippine ancient times, children were given the rudiments of education. The father teaches his sons to be warriors, hunters, fishermen, miners, lumbermen, and shipbuilders. The mother on her part teaches her daughters in cooking, gardening, serving and other household activities. In the arrival of Spain in the Philippines, they taught Filipinos to be religious and introduced Catholicism. Later on, they built universities that teaches Latin language, geography, mathematics, and many more. After Spain invasion, the Americans arrived and introduced their educational system that educated us in science and trained men in the science of government or politics. The educational system has paved its way as decades pass and changing continuously for the betterment of this country. The current educational system that we are in today is the K-12 education program that still aims for a better quality of education for everyone. Changes in the Philippine politics. A lot of things have changed in Philippine politics. It all started with a village chief called Raja, and when the Spanish colonizers came, the ruler called the Gobernador General that possessed the executive power. After Spanish rule, the Philippine Commonwealth was established and replaced the Gobernador General into a precedent as the chief executive of the Philippines, and still up until now. In conclusion, the Filipino culture, society, and politics has evolved from the pre-colonial era up until now. And those examples stated are just a small taste of displaying how rich and beautiful the Philippines in terms of history in culture, society, and politics. That's all. Thank you.